Well, ladies and gentlemen, the final semi-final. The winner of this match will go on to face Bret Hart and Canada in the final of the World Cup of Pro Wrestling. The stakes could not be higher. Even if you had a butcher's at the top floor of a tower block. Although I think the stakes would be higher in that situation. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this semi-final underway. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a semi-final match in the World Cup of Pro Wrestling. Introducing first, representing the United States of America, he weighs in tonight at 254 pounds, John Cena. Well, John Cena did pretty well in the group stage. 1 win, 2 draws, finishing comfortably at the top of the group. The complete opposite of the man he's about to face. He can't underestimate his opponent here. Many people have done that to Rey Mysterio in the past, and many of them have been punished for it. But as long as Cena stays on his game here tonight, keeps his focus, no reason why he can't face Canada for a North American final. And now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, representing Mexico, he weighs in tonight at 165 pounds, Rey Mysterio. Well, the master of the 619 didn't have a smooth transition through Group B. Didn't have a smooth transition through his group, but put in some hellacious performances did Rey Mysterio. Managed to finish second and managed to gain himself a spot here in the knockout stages. Rey Mysterio's going to have to pull off the upset of a lifetime. The Mexican people believe he can do it. The question is, will that become a reality? Will John Cena for the United States crush the hopes and dreams of all of those people south of the border? We're about to find out here as the time limit's ticking down, 9 minutes on the clock. Engaging in a test of strength, and unsurprisingly John Cena's always going to come out top in that exchange. But wait a minute, maybe getting a little bit too overconfident. Rey Mysterio trying to disorientate him, dives right past him there. Oh, and a big mistake there from Rey Mysterio, trying to lift John Cena up, a man that outweighs him by nearly 100 pounds, and a big drop kick there by Cena, showing that he can be athletic as well. But I don't think that's what he needs to do in this match. Needs to use those big power moves to try and finish off Rey Mysterio. Maybe this is one of them here. Big time superplex off the top rope in the very early going, a successful move, and that could be enough to get his first fall here. Or maybe not though. Rey Mysterio gets to his feet, but as soon as he does, John Cena just knocking him down straight away. Death press, right hands to the face, and now maybe this is enough for the United States to secure the first fall, but maybe not. John Cena was very close there, and only a minute into the match. Not good signs here for any Mexican fans watching this. A poor start from Rey Mysterio, was really struggling. He gets the bigger man, well maybe I spoke too soon, ducks the clothesline, gets out of the way, nails him with the Mysterio Bulldog, and now Rey Mysterio. He's hoping to pull off the upset of a lifetime in this match as Cena gets to his feet, tries a senton, and Cena well out of the way of that move, well out of the way of danger, and now just takes down the much smaller man as John Cena looks to take over in this match. And now going through that pre-arranged comeback that he seems to do very well with. Once again lying to the fans, saying you can't see him for the 100th time. He's there, I can see him, you can see him. The man's a liar, but nonetheless drops the fist across the face of Rey Mysterio. And now make sure the tongues of his trainers are not stuck in there. There's nothing more irritating than that. That could cost you a match. But tries pulling him in for the F5 as Rey Mysterio with a reversal and a series of strikes, and Cena goes crashing down to the canvas. That's now Mysterio spins it round. Quick Hurricane Rana tucks him into a pin. John Cena may have not been expecting that, but either way he managed to get out, and that's what Mysterio can do to you in the blink of an eye. Using that quick speed, can just catch any opponent off guard, but he didn't catch Cena off guard there, getting nailed with the right hand, as now Cena sends him for the right, picks him up in a beautiful spine buster. As John Cena, looking to take a risk here, drops the knee right across the abdomen. I'll tell you what, when those wrists pay off, they look good. It's only when they go wrong that I criticise him for it, but it worked that time, trying to pull him in for the FU again, trying to get an early fall, but Mysterio reverses, sends him to the apron, right hand, and Cena goes tumbling to the outside of the ring. 3 minutes gone in this match, he had to have a fall, maybe Mysterio threatening to dive over the ropes there, but maybe just got his trajectory wrong. Maybe just trying to keep Cena on his toes. As Cena tries coming in with the right hand. Nice block by Mysterio. Mysterio striking back now against the much larger opponent as John Cena sends him for the ride. Mysterio that's the clothesline. Springboard and a moonsault into a DDT. Moonsault into a reverse DDT. That could be enough to get the win here, but the power of John Cena far too much for the masked luchador. As now Cena tries charging in with a shoulder block. Mysterio gets out of the way. Lucha Libre style arm drag. Well, I thought the fast pace was suiting Mysterio there. He seemed to be doing well. For some reason, slowing the pace down now. Maybe he just needs a few seconds of thinking time. Just a few seconds to think of his next strategy. Well, that wouldn't have been part of it. Cena ringing the arm, but Mysterio flipping out. Takes the legs right from under him. As now Mysterio looking to fly. The thing he does best. Tries a Harlem hangover, a moonsault leg drop, but Cena getting the knees up. Very, very painful. Nice counter. As now Cena sends him into the corner, comes running in with a clothesline. Mysterio seen it coming, sticking the elbow up, knocks John Cena down. A much more competitive match than I had expected. As now Mysterio leapfrog, goes to the top rope, tries a cut through body attack, nails it right across the abdomen of Cena. Surprised he didn't go for the pin there, as Mysterio with a quick Irish whip sends Cena to the apron once again. Not quite sure what the plan is here. He took too long, he hesitated, and Cena saw that as a weakness. As now Cena gets back into the ring, lifts Mysterio up and nails the FU. And surely the first fall for the United States just over halfway through this match. And this is not what Mysterio wanted. Is there going to be a miracle here? No, there's not. John Cena, 1-0. And as things stand, he'll be heading to the final to face Bret Hart. He tries pulling him in for another finisher, but Mysterio gets his bearings back here. As now Mysterio goes to the top rope. What's he going for here? We'll never find out, because Cena was well out of the way of trouble before Mysterio could launch an attack. Now sends Mysterio for the ride off the ropes. Dives in with that thunderous shoulder block. As now John Cena looking to take another risk to put this match away, but he misses. The elbow drop. Mysterio rolls out of the way of that one. Big mistake by Cena. As now Mysterio knows he needs to pull a fall back here, needs to do something drastic, and this might be it. The Hurricane Rana, the quick roll up. Cena struggling to get the shoulders off the mat, but he gets them there just in time. Mysterio goes to the top rope though nonetheless, tries another move, and once again Cena just too wise of a competitor to fall for that. He needs to dizzy him up a bit. Oh, maybe not though. As Cena tries charging in the drop toe hold by Mysterio, perches him on that middle rope. The 619. Could Mysterio pull it out of the fire here? The Hurricane Rana into a pin after the 619. The referee makes the count. Oh my God, it's 1-1. It's level as Mysterio looks to go to the top rope again. And once again, John Cena getting up too quickly and just knocking him right down at a big right hand to the face there by the representative of the United States of America. As he dives off with a thunderous elbow drop. Great move by Cena. Should have gone for the cover there. I think he'd have got it. Really did some damage to Mysterio, did the elbow drop, nonetheless continuing the assault here. Nice sidewalk slam. As John Cena hoping to regain the lead here, and it looks like he's going to do that. Picks Rey Mysterio up on his shoulders and nails another FU on the Mexican. As John Cena now with a lateral press, the shoulders are down, referee makes the count. And once again John Cena, 1-4 in the lead. Very little time left, just over 2 minutes. And John Cena being smart, throwing Rey Mysterio to the outside. Just trying to run the clock down here, and it's not a bad strategy. Cena going to the outside. You can see the physical effects of this match really showing on the body of Rey Mysterio here. I'm not quite sure how smart this is for Cena. Fighting on the outside as Mysterio reverses the Irish whip, dives in with a forearm. And Mysterio on the announce table. Cena gets up and gets nailed with a senton. I'm not sure what the plan is here for Mysterio. As Cena gets to his feet again, gets nailed with a bulldog. On the count of 7, needs to be very careful here. Beautiful enziguri. And this is smart. Mysterio, the referee, on the count of 9. Can John Cena get back in the ring? He can't. And Rey Mysterio has levelled it up. What a smart move that was. A veteran-like move. And look at that when Cena came in. Nails him with a senton. Just over a minute left in this match. Is there going to be enough time for one of these men to take the lead? If anybody gets a fall now, surely that would be the decisive one. I don't think there's time for more than one. Mysterio goes to the top rope. Cena gets there first though and just slams him off the top, seemingly out on his back, as Cena dives off with the elbow drop, completely missing. I think Cena needs to stay on the ground. The biggest mistakes we've seen from Cena in this match is when he goes to the top rope, but that wasn't a risky move and it paid off. Big right hand as now Cena goes up top once again. He needs to stay on the ground, tries the double axe handle. Mysterio gets out of the way. Wait, Hurricane Rana into a pin.
1, 2.
Referee makes the count. Oh my God. Unless John Cena can perform a miracle in the next 30 seconds. Rey Mysterio's pulled off one of the greatest comebacks in the sport's history. As now Cena going to the top rope with 20 seconds left. Misses another high risk move as Mysterio
2.
looking to run the clock down here. Tries sending him into the steel ring steps. Tries again but can't get enough power into it. Or maybe this is it here. Hurricane Rana head scissors.
5.
Or a head scissors as most people call it. Sends him into the steel steps. And Rey Mysterio has done it here. He's defied the odds and he's took Mexico to a World Cup final. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, representing Mexico, Rey Mysterio. John Cena should really be kicking himself, because Cena was in control of that match throughout, but he couldn't put it to bed and he couldn't deny the hopes of the Mexican people. Rey Mysterio, what a performance by that man, and he is deservedly going to the World Cup final. Sunday 9 PM Eastern time it will be. Bret Hart representing Canada taking on the representative of Mexico that's just won there, Rey Mysterio. Whoever wins that match will be crowned the first ever winner of the World Cup of Pro Wrestling.